Continuing to help us all get our life plan in place is David L. Carrier. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Leanne. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Coming up a wonderful weekend, as you are as well.
That's right. You got to the beach, you know?
Yes, you got a little sun.
That heat index didn't turn out to be, you know, what was it supposed to be, 120 degrees or whatever? Well,
still enough to be by the beach to be comfortable.
Exactly right.
All right, we're going to kind of do a little lightning round, we're going to call it today. We're
the lightning round,
get through as many
right.
of these questions as we can without soaking up
no Smurfs or anything today.
No Smurfs or anything.
Just hard,
very unusual
hard
Monday
charging. That's right.
All righty. Well, let's start with, how do I get power of attorney for my deceased father's medical record?
Yeah, you want a power of attorney for your deceased father. Well, that's like impossible, okay? Because a power of attorney is something a living person gives to a living person. Now, you could go to probate court, get letters of authority, open a probate estate, and that's how you would get medical records for your deceased father, your deceased parent. The thing is, the reason we picked this email was simply because so many people think if I can wait until someone has died or until they're incompetent or in long-term care and then get the power of attorney. It doesn't work that way at all. Power of attorney is one of those pre-planning tools that we use, but you gotta know now. You gotta do it now. You can't wait.
Okay. And this one said, my loved one has property I would like to sell. If nursing home care is needed, only income is Social Security, will property be taken by Medicaid?
Yeah, and the answer to that is yes. Everybody knows, quote unquote, everybody knows that you get to keep the house. Well, Michigan is one of 2 states where the state does not put a lien on the house as soon as you apply for Medicaid. There's no Medicaid mortgages in Michigan, at least not yet. I mean, coming down the road, but you know, not yet. So you can keep the house, but that doesn't mean you have any money to pay the taxes, and you don't have money to pay the utilities or the upkeep or the insurance or anything else. So what frequently happens is after a couple of years, we get a situation like this where the kids are like, hey, let's get rid of the house. I mean, it's costing us all this money and we don't have it. So they want to sell the house. The problem there is what you do is you convert exempt house or not countable house into countable cash. And so when you sell it, the cash counts. Medicaid says we're out of here until the money's all gone, and then call us. So if you sell the house, the cash is going to be a countable asset, going to disqualify you from the Medicaid. Now, there are things that can be done to preserve the house, or to preserve, if you do decide, hey, we are going to sell the house, there are things that we can do to preserve the cash, to preserve the assets. But again, if you sell it, that cash is going to be countable. You got to do something with it.
Okay. And real quick, why would a power of attorney be denied when selling mother's home to pay for her care? Yeah,
this was one where the title company refused to accept the power of attorney. So let's say it's a valid power of attorney, everything else. What you got to realize, though, is powers of attorney are very specific. You have to read what's in the power of attorney. So lots of people say, hey, I have a power of attorney, I'm all set. Well, no, you're not. It depends. What does the power of attorney actually say? I got to tell you, 95%, the vast majority of powers of attorney that we see in my practice, where we're doing a Medicaid plan or what have you, we can't use them.
Right.
Can't use them because they're all about paying the bills till the money's all gone. Well, if that's how you wrote the power of attorney, and that's how most of them are written, it's not going to be useful. In this case, you're kind of at the mercy of the title company to say, we'll take the power of attorney or we won't. Again, it depends on the terms in the power of attorney. So you can have something, hey, it says general power of attorney, it says general durable power of attorney. They won't take it because it doesn't have the particular language that the bank or the title company or the financial advisor is looking for in the document. You know?
Right. Okay, well, let's go ahead and show a video real quick, though, of your open house. What, this is last week, right?
Right, last Wednesday.
So we got to walk people through. There's your new office, and people might have driven by and be like, oh, okay, I get it. This all makes sense now.
This is Lily. That's my wife cutting the ribbon.
Oh, those are some pretty hefty scissors. I think those for the craft corner.
Well, you know, my son Colin was doing it, and he goes, this is the best day of my life, you know, cutting the ribbon there.
And so we encourage people to stop by. Do they need an appointment, or can they just swing on in?
Swing on in for a tour. That's fine.
Okay.
But, you know, we do these life plan workshops. There's Molly giving the tour.
Yeah.
We do these life plan workshops every week. Okay. And that's really the best way. You know what was so exciting about the open house was generally when people come out, it's kind of a solitary thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just their family. Yeah. Oh, there's Lily cutting the ribbon again.
And who's Lily?
Keep playing. That's my wife.
Oh, okay.
That's my wife, Kat River, yeah. But, you know, it's kind of a solitary experience.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're going through it. But at this, we had over 300 people were there, 300 of our families.
Sure.
And they got to talk with each other and sort of compare notes.
Yeah.
And the fun thing is, they're so... the families we serve, right?
Yeah.
They're people, they worked, and they saved, and they did it right, and they go to church on Sunday, unless it's Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
You know, and they've been doing all those good things, and then they come together at one of our events, and it's like, they know each other, even though they never met.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? It's just a lot of fun.
Well, check them out online, too, davidcarrierlaw.com, and go to one of his workshops. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Muskegon. I got to tell you, Muskegon
right?
on Saturday.
Okay, Muskegon Saturday. So if you're over in that area, go ahead to davidcarrierlaw.com. All right, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Leanne.
Absolutely.